Welcome back to Topify. We're thrilled to have you here once again. Today we're diving into a topic that will completely reshape how you think about survival in the natural world. Some creatures can handle freezing temperatures, scorching deserts, crushing pressure, and even radiation. A few can even do the impossible. They can survive in outer space. This is the top 10 animals that can survive anything, and trust us, every entry on this list will leave you amazed. Before we begin, don't forget to like the video, drop a comment telling us which super survivor shocked you the most, and subscribe to Topify so you never miss any of our incredible countdowns. Let's begin. Ten. Cockroach. Cockroaches might not be the most loved creatures on Earth, but they certainly deserve respect when it comes to survival. These insects have lived on our planet for over 300 million years. Long before humans existed, they survived multiple mass extinctions, including the one that wiped out the dinosaurs. But what makes them so unbeatable? For starters, cockroaches can live for up to a week without their heads. Their circulatory and respiratory systems are so simple that they don't rely on a brain for basic functions. They can also go nearly a month without food and multiple days without water. Their flexible exoskeleton lets them squeeze into the tiniest spaces, protecting them from predators. Even more impressive, cockroaches can endure radiation levels far higher than humans. While they wouldn't survive the initial blast of a nuclear explosion, they could easily outlast the radioactive environment that follows. 9. Tardigrade, the ultimate survivor. Also known as the water bear, the tardigrade is small enough to fit on the tip of a needle, but it has survival abilities that challenge the limits of biology. This tiny creature can survive nearly every extreme condition imaginable. Tardigrades can be boiled, frozen, dried out, blasted with radiation, or exposed to extreme pressure, and still come back to life. When conditions become hostile, they enter a special state called cryptobiosis. They curl up into a dehydrated ball, shutting down almost all biological function. In this form, they can stay dead for years, and then revive within hours once moisture returns. Scientists have frozen tardigrades at temperatures close to absolute zero, heated them above boiling, and even sent them into space, completely unprotected. Many survived the vacuum of space, the lack of oxygen, and the intense cosmic radiation. 8. Camel. Camels are the masters of desert survival. Whether crossing endless dunes or enduring blistering heat, camels have evolved to withstand some of the world's harshest environments. Their most famous feature, the hump, doesn't store water but fat. Their bodies convert that fat into energy and hydration when food and water are unavailable. This allows camels to survive 2 weeks or more without drinking. They can also drink huge amounts of water in a short time, up to 100 liters in just a few minutes, without any dangerous effect on their bodies. Their thick coats protect them from the sun, while their long legs keep their bodies away from the scorching desert sands. Even their nostrils are designed for survival. Camels can close them to block sand during storm. 7. Antarctic krill. Antarctic krill might seem small and fragile, but don't underestimate them. These tiny shrimp-like creatures live in the extreme waters of the Southern Ocean, where temperatures hover near freezing year-round. Krill survive in darkness for months during Antarctic winters, relying on stored energy and slowed metabolism. They can even shrink their own bodies to conserve resources. A rare ability in the animal kingdom, their resilience allows them to form massive swarms, sometimes stretching for kilometers, supporting countless ocean predators including whales, seals, penguins, and fish. 6. Crocodile. Crocodiles are living fossils, creatures that have barely changed in nearly 200 million years. Their survival across so many ages reflects just how perfectly adapted they are. Crocodiles can go months without food, thanks to extremely slow metabolisms. When prey is scarce, they simply conserve energy. Their powerful immune systems protect them from infections, and harsh environments, their bodies can withstand starvation, temperature changes, and even injuries that would kill most other animals. Crocodiles can also hold their breath for over an hour, allowing them to ambush prey with incredible patience and precision. Their tough skin, powerful bite, and highly developed senses make them nearly invincible in their habitats. If you're enjoying this list of nature's toughest creatures, make sure you like the video and subscribe. And tell us in the comments, which of these animals would you choose to be stranded with in a survival situation? Now, let's move to the top 5. 5. Polar bear. Polar bears are built for life in one of Earth's coldest environments, the Arctic. They endure temperatures that can drop below -40 degrees Celsius, -40 degrees Fahrenheit, yet they thrive as apex predators. Their survival lies in their incredible insulation. Polar bears have a thick layer of fat beneath their skin, as well as dense fur that traps heat. Their fur even appears white for camouflage, but each hair is actually transparent and hollow, helping retain warmth. These bears can swim for hours across freezing waters with powerful strokes, hunting seals on floating ice. Their sense of smell is also extraordinary, able to detect prey nearly a kilometer away, even beneath thick snow. In a world where cold means death for most animals, the polar bear stands unmatched. 4. Desert ant. Desert ants are among the most impressive insects on Earth. They survive in brutal heat where ground temperatures can rise above 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to kill most creatures instantly. These ants have adapted by developing extremely long legs to keep their bodies above the scorching sand. They move rapidly, returning to their nests within minutes to avoid overheating. But what makes them even more fascinating is their navigation skills. Desert ants can travel long distances from their nest, memorize every turn they make, and return home in a perfectly straight line, even without leaving scent trails. They survive intense heat, navigate impossible terrain, and maintain one of the most advanced senses of direction in the animal kingdom. 3. Hydra. The hydra is one of the most astonishing organisms ever discovered. This tiny freshwater creature has the ability to regenerate any part of its body, including its head. Scientists believe hydras might be biologically immortal, meaning they don't age the way other animals do. If a hydra is cut into pieces, each piece can grow into a completely new hydra. Their cells are constantly renewing, preventing aging and maintaining perfect function throughout their lives. In nature, immortality is extremely rare, and hydra comes closer to it than almost any organism known to science. 2. Lamprey. Lampreys are ancient, jawless fish that have existed for over 300 million years. Their unique survival abilities have helped them outlive countless species. Lampreys can endure drastic changes in temperature, salinity, and water quality. They attach themselves to larger fish using their suction-like mouths and feed on their host's blood, a strategy that requires almost no energy compared to hunting. They can survive in both freshwater and saltwater and adapt quickly to harsh environments. Their bodies are flexible, resilient, and capable of surviving conditions that would kill most fish. 1. Cockroach rain force. Finally, at number 1, we highlight the two creatures that completely redefine survival: cockroaches and tardigrades. When discussing animals that can survive anything, these two often stand in a league of their own. Cockroaches represent adaptability, speed, and radiation resistance. Tardigrades represent near invincibility against the extremes of nature: pressure, temperature, dehydration, and even the vacuum of space. Together, they showcase the ultimate truth about life on Earth. Survival doesn't always belong to the biggest, strongest, or most intimidating creatures. Sometimes the tiniest ones are the toughest. These organisms prove that life can adapt to almost any challenge, no matter how impossible it may seem. And that concludes our countdown of the top 10 animals that can survive anything. These creatures show us the incredible resilience of life, from microscopic organisms to ancient predators. These incredible examples of survival also remind us how diverse and creative nature can be. Every creature on this list has evolved its own unique strategy to handle the challenges of its environment. Some slow their metabolism, some regenerate, some harden their bodies, while others depend on intelligence, patience, or extraordinary physical abilities. What's even more fascinating is that many of these adaptations developed millions of years ago, long before humans ever walked the Earth. These animals witnessed changing climates, shifting continents, and planetary events that wiped out entire species. Yet they continued to thrive, adapt, and overcome every obstacle. Tell us in the comments, which survival expert amazed you the most? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Topify for more fascinating countdowns just like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.